All right, so you want to start a lawn care business. Let's assume you have $30,000. I'm going to walk you through exactly what you should buy in terms of mowers and equipment to get your lawn care business off the ground. All right, so when we made this step from a $1,000 budget to $10,000 budget, the first thing we did was upgrade our mowers. We're gonna do the same thing when we stepped from $10,000 to $30,000, but now we're gonna have some repetitiveness or some redundancy in our mowers because I need a backup. And if you have $30,000, it's worth buying yourself a second mower to be able to make sure that if one goes down, you can still service your properties. And furthermore, because now I have $30,000, I'm probably gonna go ahead and spend a little extra money instead of $6,700, maybe $10,000 in order to be able to commercially rated machine. Again, now I'm assuming I'm probably going for 80 to 100 lawns per week at this size in terms of what my budget is. So this guy right here, a little bit more expensive, but commercially rated. Just when it comes to commercially rated, the deck is thicker, the machine is stronger. You're gonna get a lot more power out of this thing, especially on a morning when the dew is thick or when it's rained. This is the type of machine you're gonna wanna use if you're doing a lot more properties and you have a higher budget. But furthermore, I'm probably gonna get a second mower. And I'm not gonna get the same one, I'm probably actually gonna get a different type of mower that will be able to do different properties. Now, if I have $30,000 as my budget, I can actually buy a second mower. And I'm not gonna buy the exact same one, even if it is a sit down. I'm probably gonna stick with something like a stand-on mower, like this bad boy right here. I'm not gonna get two of the same mower because this one's gonna allow me to do some properties that are more sloped. Maybe potentially they're a little bit smaller than the sit down, which is gonna be for much larger properties, maybe commercial, maybe 40, 50,000 square feet. This one I'm gonna do those 4, 5, 6,000 square feet properties and still be super efficient. Now I'm looking at $8,000, $10,000, and still plenty of money to have my push mowers be commercial, as well as all of my hand tools be upgraded to slightly higher levels of commercial rating. All right, so if you have $30,000 as your budget, I would recommend upgrading the quality of your trimmer to be a little bit more powerful. Because now we're talking about doing 100 plus lawns every single week. I would go ahead and spend $400 to get one of these bad boys. It's twice the cost as before, where we're only spending $200 for this guy right here. However, they're about the same weight, but more importantly, this guy is built to run all day long, and it has the power to be able to get through some bigger, sticks, debris, even brush. What I really like about the system from Stihl and other manufacturers that allow you to have the replacement attachments is I can go over here, I can have a whole suite of this, because now I have the money to be able to get an extra hedge trimmer, get the stick edger, get the chainsaw attachment, and I really like the brush attachments for being able to take out blackberries or brambles or just thicker, overgrown areas. But now because I have the extra budget, I am gonna go ahead and buy an extra hedge trimmer. Now, I was cheap when I got started, and I was like, there's no way I'm gonna get a dedicated hedge trimmer. I'm just going to use these attachments for the combi system, in this case for Stihl. However, this is the best thing you could possibly have and use if you're trimming bushes that are really close to you. It's a lot less wear and tear on your shoulders than carrying that big stick guy all over the place. Those are great, don't get me wrong, you can get started with that, but at $30,000, I would go ahead and spend the extra $400, $500 and get a dedicated hedge trimmer that's gonna be great for grass plants, boxwoods, and small bushes. Now remember, at $30,000, the thing that we're really looking at is redundancy. I'm not just gonna get one blower, I'm probably gonna get at least two. Furthermore, the question is, well, do I spend $550 on something like a BR600, or do I go step all up to the newest and the best, spend $700 on a backpack blower? I have a different video talking about the different types of blowers and the different size ranges that you might be looking at, but the thing that you're considering now is like, well, now that I have $30,000, I'm gonna upgrade from these handheld units that have way less power because I'm gonna be doing larger properties and using it more often. But I would not abandon the idea of having one of these in your truck, because guess what? We got the budget, and these are gonna be great for bush trimmings, property cleanups, getting around tight spots, whereas this is just very, very large and bulky. If you want to watch a full video of me breaking down the differences between these two and where you might want to actually have both of them based upon your budget, check this video out right here.